We are live. Welcome, friends. This is Tabletop Tonight, which means it's 7:30 Pacific, and we're about to play a game. My name is Ruel Gaviola, and I'm joined by my co-host, Lauren.
Hello.
And Michelle.
Hello.
We're a family that gets together every weeknight here on Facebook Live and Twitch to play games, just to hang out and connect with our friends and family and new friends here on the internet. It's our way of being safe, practicing physical distancing, and we just like to play games. So if you look back there, we got plenty of games, and I don't know if we played them all yet, but I feel like we're on our way.
It keeps growing.
Yeah, that's right. We get more games. We play games. Yeah, it's sort of funny that way.
And I need a new house.
Yeah, right. Just want to say thank you to our new sponsor, Van Ryder Games. Appreciate it. They are publishers of a bunch of great games, including the most popular one that they publish is Hostage Negotiator. I see some friends here. Amanda Panda's in the house, so that means we can begin. It's official. Hey, I'm playing with you tonight for the first time. Hello, Ruel and family. Hey, Foxy1, thank you for joining us on Twitch. Much appreciated. This is Amanda Panda. She is a regular. She's a friend of ours as well. And
she makes good cookies.
Makes great cookies, right?
Yeah, great cookies.
Great cookies. So when she's here, we are ready to go. And so welcome to our stream. Today, we're playing out of the Dice and Ink anthology. I'm going to show the book right here. This is a book that will be published and released July 15th, so next month, about a month from now. The print and play and the actual published edition will be available July 15th. You should see it scrolling in there on the ticker. There's Victor. There's another family member of ours. This is our internet board game family. Victor, thanks for hanging out, my friend, as always. This Dice and Ink anthology has, I think it's a dozen games. I haven't even counted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 games. They're all roll and writes. And as you see here, I'm just flipping through the pages. The beautiful colors, tons of extra sheets, and the rules and everything to all these games. We are playing Lost at Sea today. So basically, it is the movie Castaway with Tom Hanks, who've been stranded on an island. In the narrative here, it's actually we are little 11-year-old Asha who has been shipwrecked and stranded on an island. That's pretty sad.
I know.
Right? So let's say we're Tom Hanks hanging out with Wilson, the volleyball.
Okay, I like that better.
We need to get off this island. And you'll see the sheet here. Hopefully you've printed the sheet at home. I placed a link in Facebook and Twitter and I think Instagram as well. We have, so this is what comes in the game. I have actually laminated ours, but the one we're all playing on is this one, the low ink, low res edition. So have your pencils and or erasable pens ready because we're going to play Lost at Sea. I'm going to go over the game real quickly, and then we'll get to the dice rolling and the writing. It is a roll and write, obviously, and we are trying to get off the island by building our raft. Okay? AFOX says we have to clean this island. What are we stranded with mom and dad? Nice. Well, I guess we're cleaning it, but we're using the things that we find to build rafts and stuff. And Victor says, I feel like I just saw you a couple of hours ago. LOL. Yeah. Victor, I always see you online. It's like we're just like always hanging out online. When do we see? I already forgot what we saw each other on. Oh, it was the Renegade stream. Mandy was playing Search for Planet X. So on the game, during the game, we're gonna roll dice, and you can either use the dice that I roll here, or you can roll your own dice at home. You just need 6 standard six-sided dice. 5 of them you'll be using, then you have an extra one in your supply, which may be unlocked through certain things.
Are these from Sagrada?
These are good call. So Michelle noticed we have our Sagrada dice today. So we roll them, and then you're going to place these in one of the action spots here. So you can place the 1, for instance, in under rest, or you can place the 2 for clean. I may also put another 2, so that would give me 2 clean actions. Or I can take the total of 4 for the 2 dice and get 1 action under collect. Okay? Mm-hmm. Same with the 5s. I could either put 1 5 for the collect action, or I can combine them for 10 so I can take the build action. Okay? So after you place them, then altogether we're going to take those actions in order, starting with rest and then going up to build. Okay, so what are the actions? Rest is easy. You take rest, you are going to simply mark a health. You get the next heart here.
Okay.
Okay, so that's for rest. That's a +1 health. If you have clean, so let's say in this instance, I have 2 clean actions. 2 dice that are each number 2. For each of those, I get a +1 for my hygiene. We got to stay clean on this shipwreck island. So I just mark 1 and 2 for my hygiene. Okay, you'll notice here there's a bonus. If both 2 and 3 are assigned, you will get +1 health. So if this was a 3, I would get 2 clean actions, but I would actually get also a bonus heart.
Okay.
Okay. Next is the collect action. Here I have rolled 2 5s. So roll 2 per dice per collect action. What I'm doing here is for this dice here, I'm going to collect one of these items here. So it says roll 2 dice per action. So for the first action, I roll 2 dice. I have a 4 and a 1. I will assign that to a shape and to a type. There are 3 types of materials here. It is metal, plastic, and wood. And then there are 6 different shapes here. Okay. Where do you put those in your little thing? It will depend on the next action, which is build. I'll talk about that in just a second. But so if you put your shapes, you just put the dice here. I have a 1 and a 4. So maybe I've selected what is it? Plastic. And it's the number 1. So it's the 1 little square. Does that make sense?
No.
Okay. This one here. So uncollect, and I'll go through it when we play through as
Okay.
well. I have gotten this 5 here, and I roll 2 extra dice, and I put the shape and I put the type.
Okay.
Okay, and then we'll get back to that in a second because you have collected this item.
Mhm.
You have collected a piece of plastic that looks like a square.
Okay.
Okay. Later in the turn order, if you have something that's under build,
Mm-hmm.
and again you have to have total. Let's say I had a 10 there. For build, now you're going to fill this in. I have a 4 plastic, a plastic that looks like this square here.
Mm-hmm.
I may place it, the plastic is a triangle. I may place it here or here, anything with a triangle.
Oh, at the bottom.
Yep.
Okay.
These are the items.
Ah, okay.
Okay.
Okay, gotcha.
So these are the things you're collecting on the ship, on your shipwreck island, right?
Okay.
Or you may take that piece of plastic that you and put it in, start building your raft. So the ultimate goal of this is to build the raft. And here you just put 1 square. It's 1 square. You just put it anywhere you want on the raft.
Okay.
You eventually want to fill up the raft. The important thing about the raft is that you fill in the shaded spaces. At least the shaded spaces. That means it'll float and you'll be able to get away.
Okay.
So we're going 14 turns. That equals 14 days. If after 14 turns you do not have all the shaded spaces filled in, you're stranded and you lose.
Aww.
Okay. However, if you can do stuff like this, you can have. There's going to be obviously a bunch of different shapes, like this, maybe you have this, and then a 1 here, and then 2 here. That is considered complete, and you can sail away as long as the shaded are. Okay.
How is an 11-year-old child supposed to know all this stuff?
This is like a super resourceful 11-year-old child. Apparently, this is the character of Castaway, the kid version.
Oh, there's a question in the comments.
Yeah, question in the comments. What do we have here?
Are we all using your our dice roll for
Yeah.
does every player roll their own?
Great question. So here we're going to roll our own dice. I will have these dice for you to use if you like, or you can just roll your own 6-sided dice at home as well. Okay. Let's go to the next action, fish. If there's any more questions, feel free to put them in the comments. Fish. If I have a total 6 through 9, I get 1 fish, and you're going to write it on the calendar. You just put an F or draw a little fish if you can in the next day in the calendar. So the calendar is day 1. You just put a fish in day 2. Okay, like that. If you have if you assign a number 9, that means if you have rolled 9, you get 2 fish instead of 1.
Oh.
Okay, so bonus. And finally, the build. So this is where you assemble the filled items. So remember we had that 1 and 4 here that we rolled earlier that turn for collecting. You take your collected materials and you may build. And what build is, that's where you actually place it over here. So I can build a plastic. It is a triangle here. Or I can put it in my raft. Your choice.
Okay.
Okay. Now, so that's the day phase. During the night phase, we're going to make sure we survive. So night phase is the very far right. And what we do is we're going to drink some water. If you notice, the water is really dirty right now because that's, it's the first day on the island. You're going to lose 1 health and 1 hygiene. Okay, so you cross off a health and you cross off a hygiene. If you ever go to the health and you try to cross off a heart that is not filled in, like you have no more, you have died and the game is over. So make sure those are filled in. Amanda has a question. Under collect, please explain the bonus. How does one get an X action? Under collect.
3x.
3x. If 3x. Oh, okay. If so it's either 4 or 5 to. That's a great question, by the way. It's either a 4 or 5 to get those collect actions. If I put 3 dice there, 4, 4, and 5, that's 3 actions. I have placed 3 actions, so I get 1 free any material of 1 square. Okay. Does that make sense? So basically, you get 1 square of any material for free.
Okay, so if you roll a 4 or a 5,
you place it there.
You place it here on collect.
Correct.
Okay, and then you roll 2 dice per collect action.
Yes. So for every dice that you put there, you're going to grab 2 more dice, roll them, and then place them for a type of material and a shape of that material. And again, as we play the game, we'll go over it one by one. Okay. You would roll 6 extra dice because 2 rolls per collect action. Is that right? 2 rolls per 2 dice per collect action. Okay, and then yes, 3 times that would be 6 dice. Thank you. And then the build action we just talked about. You assemble your filled items. You just fill them in. Oh, what are we talking? We're talking about the night phase. That was the day phase. So back to the night phase. Thank you for that question, Amanda. Yes, there's that. We drink water, and the first thing we drink is dirty. Okay, so you're going to lose 1 health and 1 hygiene, and you just mark them off up here under health and hygiene. There's going to be ways to clean up that water. How do you clean up the water? By building these rain catchers, because you'll catch rain, which is a lot cleaner than drinking out of a dirty beach or whatever. As you fill in the rain catchers, you're going to fill in the spots here. So the higher you go up on here, the less damage you take. So if I have a 1 rain catcher, I'm going to only take a damage to my hygiene. If I do another rain catcher, I will take no damage at all. And finally, if I get a 3rd rain catcher, I'm actually gaining health because it's nice and clean water. I have built my own sparklets factory. Okay. All right. And then after water, we have to check our hygiene. How dirty are we? If we have no hygiene, we lose 3 health. So that means if your hygiene, that's the yellow hexagons. See that? If you have none of those, you lose 3 hearts. If you have 1 yellow hygiene hexagon, you lose 2 hearts. If you have 2 hygiene hexagons, wow, you lose 1 health. And if you have 3, we all start with 3 right now, we lose nothing. Okay, so if you notice, we have everyone starts with 3. I don't know if the black and white one. So you should have 3 hygiene and 3 hearts right now, folks. Then finally, fish. We have to eat a fish. If you don't have a fish previously, then you will lose a heart. Okay, that's the game. You'll notice at the very top of your sheet, you have these here. You have the little flip, which are you may flip any 1 die to its other side. So if I rolled a 5, I may use my flip action to make it a 2. Okay.
And you can only do that twice.
You can only do it twice, but but there's going to be ways to get more of those as you fill in your hearts and your hexagons for hygiene. At the top, they will unlock as you unlock these. The ones that are little arrow going in a circle, that's reroll. So you may reroll any dice. Okay. Build. We are using a shape or a material, not both. No, we are using both, Amanda. You determine what shape it is, and then you determine what material it is. Because if you notice on items, they have to be certain materials. So the ore must be all wood. Those are the circles. The saw must be 3 wood and 1 metal. The raft, however, can be anything. You can build anything with the raft. It doesn't matter what type of material. Okay, so you want to build the items because those are the tools that will increase your ability to survive the night phase.
Okay, so the circles are wood?
Yes.
And then what are the triangles? What is
that? Plastic.
Supposed to be? Plastic. Okay.
Yep.
And then the metal is the
Diamond.
diamond. Okay.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Cool. Any other questions? Just again, throw them in chat. We will answer them as we go. This is our very first time playing it, so it may be a little rough. Thank you for your patience, but hey, we're learning together, and this game will be out next month, so you got plenty of time to learn. Just watch our video numerous times, and hopefully we'll figure it out. So we're doing the night phase. So at the night phase,
Actually, I have one more question about the shape and material.
Absolutely.
Can you rotate the shapes?
You may rotate the shapes.
Okay.
I'm glad you brought that up, Lauren. So the shapes, if you cannot use the shape as it is, like it won't fit anywhere on your board, you may not break it off. You just cannot use that shape.
Oh.
So, for instance, the number 4 shape, it has 4. It's a line of 4. If you don't have a line of 4 anywhere on the raft or one of the items, then you cannot break it off. You just lose it. So plan wisely.
Okay. So just for instance, so for the ore,
Yep.
If you rolled a 4 and a wood, so a 5 or a 6, then you could fill in that entire
Absolutely.
column.
Yes.
Okay.
Great. So Michelle has pointed out, if you collect a piece of wood that is number 4, which is just straight, you may immediately get that ore. That ore at the end of the game will give you 5 points. The stars are victory points. And the ore also, you have all these victory points here. So the object of the game is to build the raft and get off the island. We have 14 turns. If you don't do it by turn 14, you lose. You're stuck on the island, cast away. Well, not even cast away. You're just Gilligan. And then you will get points based on the things at the right side here. You get 1 point for every heart that you have available, 1 point for every hygiene, 1 point for every 2 fish that you have available, and so forth. Raft, empty raft. Don't worry about the ComSeas. That's for the advanced version. Any questions? I mean, we'll have questions as we play. No problem. Shall we get going?
Yeah.
All right, let's do this. We are playing Lost at Sea. It's in the Dyson Inc. anthology that will be out next month from Inkwell Games. Want to thank everyone for joining us. I'm going to roll the first day, and all of us are going to roll here. You may roll at home your own dice, or you can follow my dice here.
Okay, and we're only rolling 5
We are rolling 5
okay.
right now, yes, and we will assign them. So I'm going to leave this dice here. I'm going to actually use a score sheet off camera, folks, but here are the dice that you may use.
Okay. So that's 7, 8, 9.
Mm-hmm. Interesting,
You
right?
got to be wise with your
Yes.
decisions.
Can you combine die?
Yes, you may combine dice to get a number. So Lauren has a 1 and 3. She may combine those for 1-4 action, which would be the collect.
Okay, so here roll twice for collect action. So if I go. So could I do like 1 dice, 1-4 dice at the collect, and then 2 dice?
2 dice for the
Or the same
clean
collect?
or collect. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Is this what I want to do?
That's what I'm doing.
Is it? Okay, yay!
Okay. So just as a reminder, folks, we all start with 2 flip the dice over, 3 health, and 3 hygiene. So I'm going to use one of my flip the dice over to make this a 6. And then I'm going to use this one for here. Okay, are we done?
Looks like Amanda Panda has a question.
Yeah, Amanda has a question. We're all using the same numbers. We're rolling. We have our 3 separate dice here. We can use these numbers here. I will be using these, so you will play along with me if you decide that, or you can use your own dice. Your choice tonight. So we have a 1, 2, 3, 3, and 5. I'm going to be flipping dice with my abilities here. I'm going to cross those out, and then go ahead and we can do these at the same time if you want, and we'll just go. So rest. I don't have any rest.
Okay, none here.
Okay, clean. I get a +1 in hygiene. I fill it in, and then when you use it, you just exit out.
Okay.
Okay. I have another clean +1. I have assigned a 2 and a 3, so I get a +1 health, a heart. And I've assigned a third number 3 for another one of these. So I get a free reroll later.
Okay, so 2,
2 collect actions, so I roll 2 dice per collect action.
So yeah, as you for us, we just as you do it, just take the dice off and okay. So collect, roll 2 dice per collect action.
Okay.
I got a 4 and a 5, so it's up to you which size or which shape and which thing. Ooh, I rolled a 4 and 5. I'm going to make my ore right away. Oh wait, I can't. Well, I can, but I haven't built it. I have collected it. So what you do is just do this here. And when you collect it, you will actually circle the item, which means it's good to go.
Do you just have to... sorry. That I was going to ask you what you just explained.
Yeah.
So you kind of shade it in when you have it and then circle it when it's done.
When it's done, yeah.
Okay, and it has to be that shape.
Correct.
Like those colors.
Yep.
Okay.
So again, you may put it in items or you may put it on your raft. Your choice.
I think that may have to go on my raft.
Yep. So I also got a fish. So I'll show mine, folks, as an example. I rolled I did a collect action. I did a 4 and a 5. So I got a wood that was 4 boxes, and I put it here. I've made the ore, or I've got the items for the ore. I cannot. This actually doesn't count for 5 points until I take the build action here. So the build, I would have to score 10 or 12. Then I can assemble the item, and then it's considered built, and I would get the 5 points here. Okay. I also got a fish. I wrote an F. You can draw a little fish if you want right here. So today's Sunday. Oh shoot, I forgot. Sunday. This is the first turn. We all have a free 1 pip die. So if you look under calendar, there's a 1 die right next to the 1. We all have a free 1, so you can use a 1 anywhere you want. So I'm going to use it under rest to get another heart.
Can I use 1 in one of my collect actions?
As long, well, it would be added to your total. So if you had a 4, it just makes it a 5.
Or like
it doesn't give you like 2 actions.
Or like so I rolled my 2 dice for my single collect action, and I rolled a 1 and a 3. Can I use the 1 pip die to make this a 2 and a 3?
Oh, sorry, question again?
So I'm in the collect action right now. So these are the 2 dice that I rolled to complete my collect action.
Yep.
So can I use the die from the fish
to make that a 1?
To make this a 2?
To make that a 2? No, this is like having a separate die as a 1. Like you have to assign it somewhere.
Like in the
action spots. Yes.
Okay, I'll take another heart.
Yeah. Okay. How's everyone doing there? How are we doing over here?
Okay, so
I'm done with my collect actions, and then I get a
the fish will go on the next day, so day 2.
Okay, so do we cross out?
Yeah, cross out day
Sunday?
1. Yeah,
okay.
Because we're doing Sunday, we will cross it out, and then put your F for your little fish drawing on day 2. Okay, so we're ending the day phase of day 1, and we go to the night phase. So the first thing we do, drink from the water supply. Has anyone upgraded their water? None of us have. So we cross off a hygiene and a heart. Okay. Here we are here. I've crossed out a heart and I've crossed out a hygiene. I use X's and then for crossing out stuff, and I just fill in the stuff that I get. I think we're doing this right, but I'm not. Who cares? I'm alone on the island. Nice. Upgrade the water rice. Yeah. John, yes, I need more dice too. Thanks for joining us, John. Yeah, Foxy says I upgraded. Very nice. So your water, you will only lose the hygiene. We have lost hygiene and heart. Next, we check the hygiene section. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I have no effect. How many hygiene do you have that are filled in?
3.
Again, we start with 3.
Okay, well, I have 3.
Okay, no effect. Then we go down to fish. We don't have any fish because it's the first day. So if no fish, roll 2 dice. If the sum is lower than the current date, lose a heart. So we cannot roll lower than a 1. So we all lose 1 heart. Just X that out. Okay.
Or wait.
This one? Yeah, the fish is for day 2. We're in the night phase.
Wait, if the sum is less than the current date, so it's day 1?
Yeah.
It's impossible to
Exactly. Yeah. It's impossible to, because this is day 1. We're gathering fish. Like we're starving on day 1. It's not until day 2 that we get to eat our fish.
So we lose a heart.
We lose a heart automatically. Yeah, we all lose a heart right now.
So if the sum of the current is less than the current date.
And the sum is going to be more than the current date.
Yep.
So you don't lose a heart.
Oh, we don't lose a heart. My bad. Duh, I read it wrong. Don't lose that heart.
Oh.
Sorry. Good job, Lauren. I'm glad you read. So if the sum is lower, so let's all roll 2 dice. Yeah, it's impossible to roll lower. So we do not lose the heart there. That's the end of day 1. We are. That's the end of night 1. Now we re-roll and do it again for day 2, folks. For those of you who just joined us, thank you for hanging out. We play a game here every weeknight at 7:30 p.m. Pacific. This is the game Lost at Sea from the upcoming book Dyson Inc. I'd like to thank our sponsors at Van Ryder Games. So here's the next one that I have. For everyone at home, I've rolled a 4, 2 5s, and 2 6s. Okay, so I'll be able to build stuff this turn. Also, if you look under, we are on day 2, Monday. We each get 1 free die, 1 pip. So you can take your 6 die and just place it there. You get an extra 1 this turn.
This is 2.
Okay, I'm gonna do that. 6.
Okay. Amanda says using Sagrada is a good idea. Thanks, Amanda. Hey, you know, I just noticed something. I love that Amanda's watching on Facebook and Twitch. Thanks, Amanda. That's awesome. Unless there's another Amanda Panda out there. Okay.
Can you do 4 collect? Jackie's asking.
Can you do 4 collect? You may.
Ooh, and you would get. Well, it says if 3 times action.
Yeah.
So does that mean more than 3 or exactly 3?
3 or more. You'll get an additional material. Wow, that's good.
Okay. So
I think I'll do that.
I did that.
And I could get a fish here and a heart there.
I have the supplies for 2 of my rain captures. I just need to roll high enough numbers to build them.
Nice. All right. We ready? Or are you ready going?
I'm ready.
Okay. Michelle, how are you doing?
I'm all right. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I'm gonna do the rest. So I get 1 heart.
Okay.
And
Jackie's asking 4 actions. That is.
Yes, you may, as long as those are the numbers that are placed there. Yes.
So I got that heart back.
So then you just resolve left to right, rest, clean, collect, fish, and build. So I'm gonna talk through my turn. I hope it doesn't bother you. So I have collect. I have 3. I'm going to take 3 collect actions. So I get a free material of my choice. But first, I'm going to roll 2 dice for each of these. So my first one, 3 and a 2. 3 is plastic. 2 is going to be here. So 3 plastic and 2 here. So I'm going to get my rain catchers ready. And then I roll another 2 for that one. So it's a 2 and a 5.
So that's
2 and 5. Oh, sweet. So I can do a wood rain catcher. And then I have a third one. Did I do 2, 1, 2, 3? Yeah.
So I did that.
Double 6. That's wood and that funky looking shape. That one I'm going to put here and start building my boat or my raft.
5, 2, so that's 2 woods that I can do.
So I haven't actually, let's see, John says, I built an ore. I might not have fish to eat or water drink, but I have an ore.
You got to start somewhere.
Gotta start somewhere. That's right. I have 2 fish. So fish on Tuesday. I have my menu set on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I'm having fish.
Wow. I'm leaving Tuesday up the chance.
Nice. So I need to get a build action in order to actually build my rain catchers. I have 2 ready to go. I also have an ore ready to go.
Me too. Oh, not the ore, but the rain catcher.
The rain catcher. Yeah, I should look in that rain catcher because I'm going to start losing health drinking this dirty water. We get 1 extra die for day 2. That is correct, Amanda. A 1 pip.
So what was that? What did you just say?
You got a free 1 pip die for this turn.
Okay. Wait, hold up. I'm still trying to do this.
No
Okay.
worries.
So 3 times action, I get one thingy, any material.
Of your choice, yeah. I forgot about that. I
Okay.
need to put that over here.
Here's a question. How does the saw work? I built one. Maybe.
What is the saw? The saw. Oh, the saw lets you break apart collected pieces. So that's the one. Remember I said you cannot break pieces? With the saw, you can actually chop those up and into little smaller pieces.
Oh!
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Okay.
Okay, so I did that. So
The spear, if you get the spear, it's worth 2 fishes instead of 1, or 2 fish actions.
So what does that mean? For every fish action, it just like for every 1 fish you get, it just like
Gives you another action, yeah.
you just get 2.
Yep.
Okay.
And then rain
And
catcher +1. Yeah.
Okay, so I rolled 6 and I put it on fish.
Yep.
What did you say?
You just put an F on the next day.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We're just talking about the spear. If you had built the spear, then you get 2 fish instead of 1.
Oh, okay.
Yep. All good?
I think so.
Okay. Amanda says, if I fill in 1 rain catcher,
Yes.
I need to build it before I can fill it. That is correct. Yes. So look at the items on the left side. Those are the items that we have collected during during our hanging out on the beach and the island. Then we have to actually build it. We have to take those build actions. You would just circle it to signify it's built, and then you would get those points or that ability. There's Chris. Hi, Chris. For every fish action, there is an equal and opposite fish reaction. Nice.
And John Gonzalez has a question.
We're rolling. No, we're rolling 5 dice, John. And then just because it's on the calendar here, we get on day number 1 and number 2, we get an extra 1 pip die. And then we just have extra dice because that collect action always asks for 2 dice to be rolled. And A Foxy, is that Jackie?
Yeah.
Thanks, Jackie. A build action that only allows you to build 1 item at a time. Correct. Each die is a build action. Okay. So let's continue to the night phase. We are going to look at the water. I have not upgraded my water, so I'm losing a hygiene, getting a little dirty, and I lose a health. Get a little drinking that dirty water. That's what happens. Okay. So you just cross off 1 heart and 1 hygiene.
Okay, but I have 2 rain catchers that are done.
We haven't built them yet.
Yeah. So you collected the materials, and then you have to take the build action. You just circle it, then you would go over here and
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. Jackie says we're all gonna die. Yeah.
We'll do it together.
And we are 11.
Yeah, that's right. Okay. So on the drink water supply, I have crossed out a heart and a hygiene. Have everyone done that?
Mm-hmm.
Gotta cross out a heart and a hygiene.
Yep. We check our hygiene status. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 hygiene, so no effect. 3, no effect. Michelle,
Okay, I have 2.
You cross. Okay, so you have 2, so you will lose 1 health.
I will lose a health.
Yep. Remember, if you cannot cross out a heart, you lose.
Because you died.
Well, I was drinking that Dasani now. That's right. Now we go down to the fish. Today's Monday. Do you have any fish to eat?
Yes.
Okay. Then you just cross out Monday. We're going on to Tuesday.
Okay.
That build action is expensive. Yes, it is, John. Don't forget, folks, you do have a free flip the dice. And also, if you've gone here, you get free re-rolls.
That's a lot going on here.
Yep.
Yes.
Oh, I rolled 6 dice instead of 5. Sorry. 6, 6, 3, 3, 2. Okay. Where's the rum? Amanda says. Yes. We're gonna die. Might as well die happy. What am I doing here? 6, 6, 3, 3.
Okay.
So 2, 3, 3, and 6, 6, folks. Yeah, you know I'm taking that build action. Darn it.
So with the build, can you only assemble one item at a time?
Correct. For each 10 to 12. Yeah, that's a tough action. Don't forget, you can flip over dice. You may re-roll as well.
Okay, so
I'm going to take one of those re-roll actions. Yes.
Oh, okay. You know what? That
Yeah.
would work better for me.
If I get more than one fish, does that mean I put an F on Wednesday and Thursday?
Correct. Okay.
Can I put an F on today?
No, you should have had, yeah. So again, folks, you just go left to right, rest, clean, collect, fish, and build. What happens if we don't have fish to eat? What if it was taken from us? That would be very shellfish of them. Nice. Dad jokes. Thank you, Chris. Of course, Chuck Norris would never be found on a deserted island, right? So I'm only taking the build action this turn. I'm building those 2 rain catchers.
So wood, and it's gotta look like that.
That way I don't take damage anymore. And because I used 3 dice to use 1 action, I get an additional heart. Jack says, what's the deal with the circles at the side of the shelter space? So this shelter, if you look, it looks like sort of like a tent. So you have to fill in those as well in order to complete the shelter. So there's 2 rows here and then 2 circles here. I think it's, a bunch of plastic here, wood, plastic, and then a couple of woods on the side. It's like a tent. It's like you have to fill those in as well.
And then it looks like shape number 5 corresponds to those weird diagonals.
Correct. Yeah, number 5 shape, you can get that diagonal there.
If 3 dice used for action plus 1 heart. Okay.
So this is actually a solo game, folks. In the book, this is a game by Joe Montgomery. It's a solo game, and figured it's a good way you can learn it online and use people's dice like you're using ours here, and you can play with your friends. Chris says, Chuck Norris doesn't go on island vacations. Island vacations go to Chuck Norris. Oh my gosh.
Okay, so that's that. That's that. Okay.
All right. We ready to go night? Night? Okay. So in my night phase, we drink water. I've actually gotten 2 rain catchers I built this turn, so I take no damage.
Whoa, you built 2?
Yeah, 2 on that turn. I was able to assemble both of those rain catchers.
Really?
Yeah.
So you would have had to have a minimum of 20.
Yeah. So I took the reroll action and I re-rolled my 2s and it became 6s.
Oh, I forgot.
Yeah.
I knew you were saying
no worries.
it.
No worries. Yeah.
Okay, so I have 1 rain catcher assembled.
Yep. So I just circle it like this, so it looks like that means I've assembled it.
Okay, so I put that in.
Yep.
So
Okay.
you're at that level now.
Okay.
So now that you drink, you don't lose a heart and a hygiene. You only lose a hygiene.
Just a hygiene.
Yep. Just a little dirty. At least you're alive. John says, digging the game so far. Yeah, same here, John.
Does that mean that I'm only going to have one hygiene then?
Correct. So you got to build up hygiene your next turn, which is the clean action.
Ruh-roh.
So
I'm an 11-year-old kid. What do I know?
Next, we will do the check hygiene status. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. No effect on me.
I have 3.
No effect.
What?
Hygiene.
So you only have 1 hygiene, right?
Yeah.
So you lose 2.
2 hearts. Uh-oh. Don't tell me you're dead already.
Yeah, no, I'm almost.
Almost. Okay.
Oh, good Lord.
Okay. We are on day 3, so check if you have a fish there. If you do, you're safe. If not, you got to roll dice. I'm safe. I'm well fed.
Yes, I got fish.
Okay.
I didn't have a fish, but I rolled earlier and I got a 12. So I'm safe.
Oh, okay, cool. All right. So that's the end of, let's see. Yes, I upgraded to Fujiwara. Thank you. Amanda says for fish, you only need to roll 2 dice if you did get fish that day. Correct. Amanda says she is also, hey, that's the other Amanda. Amanda's Facebook says, how can you roll less than 2 on day with 2 dice on day 2? Yeah, that's what Lauren was pointing out, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so basically you're okay. But now we're in day 4. Let's continue. Chris Hygiene, who needs that? There is no reason to go out of the house. That's right.
You're by yourself. Who cares?
Yeah. Okay, here's our roll, everybody. 1, 3, 3, 4, 5. We are on day 4. Don't forget, you do have the flip over dice and the reroll up on your player sheet.
When you fill in the heart and hygiene with the rotating arrows,
Mm-hmm.
do you have to use those immediately?
Nope. You may save them until you need them.
Yeah, I don't think I'm filling out those little things right. Okay,
Which
so
ones?
now
Hygiene?
either one.
Yeah.
So now I'm down to 1 hygiene here.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so I rolled a 2 and a 3.
Yep.
Okay, so I get +1 hygiene. Do I just fill in the next one, or do I erase?
Yeah, go ahead and fill in the next one.
I've been erasing it.
Oh, yeah, fill in.
Okay.
So you should be actually. I was wondering how your hygiene. I was wondering why you got so dirty so quickly. But
because I can't count.
So actually, on that one, Michelle, for 2 and 3, you get 2 hygiene, 1 for each action. 1 for each die.
Really?
Yeah, that's how the actions work.
Oh, but this says bonus if both 2 and 3 assigned, I get +1 heart.
Health. Yeah, so that would be, you fill in the heart, and you also fill in 2 hygiene.
Oh.
Yep. Yeah, you should definitely be cleaner than you are.
Okay, well.
That sounds sort of funny.
Okay, yeah, so I don't really know how many health I have or hygiene.
The hygiene, I feel like you should have at least 2 more because we're like sort of, I think we're on the same. So give yourself at least 1 more hygiene. All good?
Okay, yeah, so I took care of the clean phase.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so collect. Roll 2 dice per collect action.
Oh, I need to get some fish.
2, 4.
Okay, so everyone at home, you can just, as you roll the die or use the dice, go ahead and start filling stuff in. I'm well rested, so my heart health is going up. I get 2 collect actions, so I got to roll it twice. 5, 5. And then 6, 1.
Okay, and then I can assemble a filled item. Okay, which is this one. Okay.
So I did that. And then
So wood.
Okay, so because I filled another rain catcher, I filled this in, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, checking my hygiene status, so I'm really up to here, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's 1, 2, 3. It's actually probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
More than 3, nonetheless.
Okay, so no effect. Okay. Ooh, I'm running out of fish.
Yeah, I had to catch some this turn.
Okay, I mean, I have some for today, but tomorrow, slim pickings.
Are we all good?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's drink from our water supply. I have 2 rain catchers, so I'm safe.
Me too. I think all of us, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. We go check our hygiene status. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I am no effect.
3.
Clean.
And I think 4.
Yep, you're clean. You're good. And then do you have a fish for Wednesday the 4th?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
All right, cross it out. We're good to go. Day 5, folks. Amanda, can you flip action on one of the 2 dice for collect? In other words, can you use flip and reroll on the shape and materials dice? That's a great question. I don't think it's addressed in the rule book. Yeah, I don't see it. Yeah, sorry, Amanda. Go ahead and house rule it for yourself. I feel like you can use those powers there. That's official ruling for tonight. How about that? All right, I'm going to roll for everyone at home and myself. Got a 5, a 6, and 3 threes. 5, 6, and 3 threes.
Oh, cool. I got the 3 times action for collect.
Nice.
I roll 2 dice for collect action.
Last.
So let's fucking 2. Okay, I can use that.
Okay. Oh, okay. This might be a better way to do it. Okay.
Okay, so I played that. Okay, my fish. I got 1 fish.
Okay, so I'm gonna use these dice here to. Well, I'm gonna show you what I'm doing. So I'm going to use 2 threes to get clean twice. So that's going to be 2 hygiene. And then I'm going to use the 5. 3, 3, 5. Here for the collect action. So I'm going to roll 2 dice. 4 and a 3. 4. Ooh, and a 3. Yeah, let's do plastic 4. Plastic triangles. 3, yep. And then I'm using the fish. I rolled 9, so I get 2 fish instead of 1. Fish. Okay. Chris, have a good night. Thanks for hanging out. Always appreciate it, my friend. All right. So everyone done?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's go to the night phase. Drink your water. I'm safe.
I'm safe too.
Everyone's safe. I got
Safe,
the
yes.
okay. Check your hygiene status. I now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm getting super clean, so no effect on me.
Also have 5.
I have 4.
Uh-oh. Getting a little dirty there, Lauren. Check behind the ears. And then we check if we are fed. Hey, guess what on my menu tonight? I had fish.
Me too.
Wow.
And that was Thursday.
That is Thursday. So cross that off. And then we'll go to day number 6, everybody.
Ah.
I'm 1 away from finishing my raft.
Oh, wow.
Yep. Okay, low roll. Sorry, folks. We got, whoops, that was a 5. 3 1s, a 2, and a 5 for everyone at home. And then 3 1s. Don't forget your rerolls and your flip the dice if you need it. Because I might have to be doing that soon.
What do I want to do? I need to collect some stuff.
Okay, let's do this. The 2 becomes a 4.
4.
Huh.
Can you re-roll any number of dice? If you use
Yes.
that action?
Yes. That's what.
Oh, maybe I'll re-roll instead of flip.
Yeah, I'm gonna
actually.
re-roll too.
I'm gonna do that.
No, I think I'm gonna flip.
5.
And when you flip, you can flip it to any side.
No, flip it to the opposite side.
Oh.
So if it's a 1, it becomes a 6.
Okay,
and so forth.
gotcha. I want to keep that.
Yes, Amanda, I just checked on the book. You may use a reroll at any time for any number of dice, either when rolling for actions or when rolling for items while resolving the collect action. So I'm going to flip over. Is it any number of dice? When you can flip. Flip is any one die. So I'm going to flip this one. No, I'm not going to flip that one.
This is flip. That's reroll.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes. 2 becomes a 5. I'll do that one. So I will flip that one. Oh, you know what? It's reroll time. Reroll these. 2, 3, 4,
When you
5,
color
6,
in
2,
like
3,
that one, do you get another
4.
flip?
Reroll.
Reroll. Oh. And you can reroll whatever.
Yeah. I mean, it
Yeah.
just counts as like an additional one of these.
Yeah.
So you can use it or save it.
Yeah, it's easier to save it. Yeah. All good?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so again, resolve from left to right. Rest, I don't have any of those. I have a 2 and 3 on clean, so I get 2 clean hexagons. And because I assign both 2 and 3, I get a bonus heart. Because the cleaner you are, the healthier you are, right?
Nobody cares. You're 11 and by yourself.
Oh, I've used the 2 and 3 because I rerolled, folks. So that wasn't actually part of that. I'm going to collect. I have a 4 and a 5, so I'm going to roll 2 dice twice. So I got a 1 and a 4. Which should get me 1 and 4.
I don't think I like this.
Yeah. Okay, that's going to get me plastic. So I'm going to do a plastic here. My raft is ready to go, but I'm not going to sail away yet because I want more points. That's one of my collect actions. I now have a 3 and a 1. 3 and a 1. Where's the metal? Metal's a... that's no good. How about a 1 and a 3? Plastic.
Okay, so that was the first one. This was the second. 4 and 4.
Okay. Well, I gotta build. I haven't built that thing. Shoot. Okay, let's do...
And if you can't use the entire shape, you just don't use it?
You don't use it, yeah.
Oh, that
Brutal.
hurts.
I have rolled a 6. What did I roll? A 6. Oh, for a fish.
And then we decide that we could re-roll on the materials and shapes?
Correct.
Okay, so I'm going to use these re-rolls here. Okay, so I use that re-roll and that
Build.
4 and 6. Is that any better?
So one thing I just checked on the rules, to actually build the raft, you do need to take the build action after you've completed all the shaded areas.
Oh.
So I can do that now. I have the shaded areas filled in, even though I don't have all the squares filled in. But all I have to do is take a build action. My raft is built. I would just circle this. Okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry. What did you say?
So on the build,
Uh-huh.
on the raft, so I have all the shaded areas filled in.
Uh-huh.
Now, on a subsequent turn, I must take the build action to actually build the raft. I've collected all the items. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, I think mine are all filled in too.
Nice. Amanda, we are on day 6. We're going to finish day 6 right now. Are we ready to check the night phase?
Yeah.
Okay, so check night phase. Water supply, I'm clean. Anyone? Good?
I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Check hygiene status. Yeah, I'm definitely clean, so no effect on me.
Okay, same.
I'm cleaner now.
Nice.
Everything.
And then eat your fish. So draw or cross out number 6. That's Friday. Roll 2 dice if you don't have fish.
Okay.
We're on Saturday the 7th. How do you get the 4th water thing filled up? 4th water thing. You should complete 3 rain catchers, John, and that'll be 4 because you start with the first one filled in. I think that's what you're asking. Oh, Jackie.
You know, lately, that's been a common thing.
This is 1, 2, 5, 5, and 6 for everyone playing along with the dice at home. Rinse and repeat, folks. So I want to build my raft. So,
Sorry.
No, that's all good. What happens if I build my raft? Do I immediately?
2,
Oh, okay.
1 and 6.
I have 1,
1, 2,
5.
5, 5, 6.
Yes. I get.
I'm definitely building so I can build my raft.
1 for each.
I'm gonna collect. Oh, okay.
Okay, and now for my collect, roll 2 dice.
Okay. So for folks, friends at home, I'm going to show you what I'm doing.
It's a circle.
That's what I'm doing here. I'm going to rest and get a heart. Almost up to a free reroll. I'm going to clean. Then I'm going to collect. So I roll 2 more dice. I rolled a 6 and a 1.
So I did that.
Oh man, that funky shape's not going to fit anywhere. Darn it. So I get a wood.
Ooh, you finished your raft?
I did.
Nice. Michelle has finished her raft. I'm going to build my raft. I've also finished my raft with that build action. And are we done with the day phase?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's check our water supplies or drinking water. My water is good.
Good.
Same.
Hygiene, I'm nice and clean.
Me
Same.
too.
And fish, I'm well fed.
Me too.
All right, cross off the fish.
That's Saturday?
That is Saturday. We are on day 8, Sunday.
Oh.
Yes, done with
Okay,
day
I
7
don't
now,
have a
Amanda.
fish.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
Okay, so now I have to roll the dice. If the sum is less than the current date, then I lose a life. Okay, so it is 5.
Oh
It
no,
is less
Michelle
than
lost a
that.
heart.
I have no heart.
How many hearts do you have left,
Okay,
though?
I think 2.
Okay.
That's an interesting mechanism with the dates and the 2 die,
Yeah.
because you get a freebie for days 1 and 2, but for days 13 and 14, like you have to have fish,
Yep.
otherwise
You're
it's
dead.
impossible
That's
to
right.
So
feed yourself.
on day 8 and 11, is that supposed to be a pip in there? Because it looks like
Yeah,
a smaller dot.
That's a good question. 8 and folks, we're on day 8. It's going to get tougher now. We lose a die, so instead of 5 dice, we're now rolling 4 dice.
Oh, you know what?
Oh.
That's a minus.
Yeah.
Ah,
So we're
okay.
only rolling 4 dice, folks. Getting tougher. Might want to. Again, you can leave anytime you want. If you have your raft built.
Oh.
Yeah. So we both have our raft built. I'm going to continue. I want more points. And I will, for the folks at home, I'm going to roll all 14. So 3, 3, 5, and 5. Oh man, this is
all
tough.
14. What are you talking about?
All 14 turns.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. Wow. 3, 3, 5,
I'm
and
gonna
5.
have to do that. And I'm gonna do 5. Okay, so 2 rustices. 1, 2. Okay, and then roll 2 dice per collect.
Oh, no way.
What's up?
I never thought I was going to get this shape.
And 1. 3 and 1. Is that going to help me?
Ooh, I'm going to use my flip the die over. Hit that.
3.
Okay. Again, we're on day 8, folks. And for those of you just joining us, watch the replay later. We are playing Lost at Sea from the Dyson Inc. anthology, which will be published next month. You should see the link there below from Inkwell Games. There's also the website there.
Ooh.
And another thanks to our sponsors from Van Ryder Games. I'm going to show friends. I will show you what I'm doing here. I've got a 3.
Oh, yes.
And I'm using a 4, 5, and a 5. I had used my flip the die for the other 3. So that's my final flip. And so I'm going to clean. I get a clean here. Then I'm going to collect 3 times, so I get an additional 1 of any shape. But first I've got to roll for the collect. I've got a 1 and 4. 1 and 4. Oh man, I don't want that 4. 1 and 4 is plastic. Let's do that there. And then I roll again. 6 and a 4. Ooh, 6 is. Oh man, I can't use that shape. Darn it. I just wasted one. Ah, boo. And then my third one is a 5 and a 5. Oh, okay, that helps. 5 and 5 is good because it's wood. I can go 5 and 5. Oh, yeah. And then 5 and 5 over here. Wood. And then my freebie, I'm going to finish my saw. But that would have been nice a lot earlier in the game. Okay, so that's mine. We done with our day phase?
Mm-hmm.
Let's drink from the water. I'm fine.
Still good.
And then hygiene status, I'm good.
Still good.
And then fish, I have my final fish.
That's day 8.
Yep, day 8, end of day 8. We are going to day 9. Again, we are only rolling 4 dice.
Oh, I lose a heart.
Oh, all 4s, folks.
Shoot. Oh, no.
Again, before you lose all our hearts, you can always, at the end of the round, decide you're going to take off from the island.
Oh, interesting.
Because you built your raft, right, Michelle?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to go one more turn, I think.
You know what? I'm a little afraid here, so I think I'm going to leave the island.
No mas? Okay.
No, I need a Big Mac, so
okay.
I'm tired of this fish.
Michelle has left the island, folks. She is on her way to McDonald's. I'm going to do, for my 4, I'm going to do a bunch of collecting. I'm going to see if I can finish off some of this stuff and hopefully build it next turn. So I'm going to roll 2 per action. This is a 2 and a 4. So 2 and 4 plastic. Yep.
About that one.
Plastic.
I got 2 fish.
This one.
I got
1 and 5. Do 1, 5 wood. Or a 5, 1 metal. Nope. 1, 5 wood. Wood can go here. My third one, 3 and a 3. So 3 and 3 is plastic.
John Gonzalez says, I always thought I'd be the professor or the skipper. Turns out I'm the Gilligan.
There it is, folks. The winning comment of tonight. I get a 2 and a 1.
And only 2 days until we lose another die.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to finish my spear, and then I get an extra 1. So I'll put the extra 1 right here. 1, 2. I'm going to do it right here. Hopefully get another ring catcher. That was my freebie. Yeah. So I need to build this stuff to get the points. How are we doing on the day phase? Are we done?
Mm-hmm.
There's still 1, Michelle.
Oh, I'm off the island.
Oh, you're off the island already. Shoot, sorry. Okay, everyone at home? Yeah.
No, I'm counting.
She's Michelle's on her final scoring. Jack says, hi, I always want to be the professor, but our only choice then were Ginger or Marianne. That's right. Okay, so let's look at our night phase. Drink from the water supply. We're both okay,
Good.
Lauren. Check hygiene. I'm okay.
Good.
Uh-oh, fish time. I didn't catch a fish. I got to roll
9.
dice. Oh, man. Okay, I rolled a 9. It's got to be... Oh, okay, that's safe. So I'm safe for this day. Day 9, folks. Lauren, are you safe?
Yeah,
You got a
I
fish.
had a fish.
Okay, day 10. Let's roll again. We are rolling 4. And next day, we're going to lose a die, folks. So here's a... Oh, good. I needed these. 5, 5, 6, and a 4. Panda says, Jackie, you'll always be the professor in my heart.
Oh.
6, 4, and a 5. Shoot. Okay, I want to build.
I'm going to re-roll.
Okay.
And when we re-roll, is it just 1?
Yes.
Or...
Your as many as you can.
Oh.
Okay, so I'm going to roll. I'm going to build my ore. And then I'm going to build. So I got 2 builds this turn. I'm going to build that. And a... yeah, that looks good. Dang it. No, I'll build the saw. Okay, so I did 2 build actions that time, folks. I did 4 and a 6 for 10, and then 2 5s for a 10 as well. Panda, if we leave, do we need fish for the other days? I do not. I think once you leave, you're done.
So we can go home and make cookies.
Yes, fish cookies. I mean, after all this fish, like no more fish for the rest of my life. So if you remember Castaway, when Tom Hanks, spoiler alert, was rescued, they had like this homecoming thing for him, or welcome back to civilization. And they had this big seafood spread, and he just looked at it like, that's the last thing I wanted.
Yeah.
Lauren is doing the collect action. So for the rest of us, we are going to do the night phase, or we'll wait for Lauren. What am I doing? Collecting all kinds of stuff before she goes home.
1, 5. Oh my god. And then I did 3 times the collect action, so I get 1 more of any material, and I just finished the shelter.
Okay. Oh, nice. All right. So let's do the night phase. I'm okay on hygiene, water.
Yeah.
Water, hygiene, okay. And then I got to roll for my fish. So it's day 10. I've rolled an 8, so I lose a heart. Lauren, you're good?
Yeah.
Lauren is got a fish. So we're on day, what was that?
11.
We're on day 11. We are rolling 3 dice now, folks. Rough times on the island.
I'm gonna roll. Wait.
1, 2, and 5.
Oh, I'm gonna flip 2 die.
Okay, I'm gonna put 1 here, and 2 and 5. 2 and 5 here for fish. Okay, we done?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm doing a heart here, so that gives me a reroll here. And I'm doing a fish +1. Is that where you do it? On this day or the next day? I always forget.
Oh, I don't know.
Okay, fish. Fish says draw a fish symbol on the next day on the calendar that has not been crossed off yet. Okay. And so that's it. I've got my rest, got my fish, got my reroll, check water. So we're in the night phase now, folks. Water supply, I'm fine. Lauren, you're okay?
Yeah.
Hygiene, okay. Fish, I do have a fish. Now we cross off day 11.
We lose another die.
And do we lose another die? No.
You know?
Right here.
On the 11th?
Just on the 11th. So we're 3, yeah.
Didn't we just... Huh?
We just did the 11th, so we lost the die.
Yeah, so we only have 3.
Yeah, we roll 3 right now. I thought you said you were going to lose another die on top of that.
Oh.
Here we go. 5, 5, 5.
Ah. Oh, no. I need to reroll.
Oh, I do have a reroll. So I'm going to spend my reroll, folks. I'll leave that here for you guys. 5. So there's my reroll.
And
I rolled a 4, a 5, and a 5. Oh, yeah.
wait. Did I build these
that gives me
last
2
time?
fish, at least. Okay. So I collect 3 and a 2. 3 and 2. Plastic. Oh, no. We don't do that. 2 and a 3. Plastic. What is plastic? A little diamond. Or no, a little triangle. My bad. Let's do this one.
Oh, wait. I messed up.
Shelter.
I built my shelter last turn, so I get an additional die.
Oh, yeah. If you build, you should. The different tools give you extra bonus stuff, folks. I played the raft wrong. Yeah, I just realized, Amanda, I didn't realize empty white squares are points. I thought you had to fill it on, not just the shaders. Oh, okay. Yeah, and I just saw it now. If you actually have, I think it's metal in your raft, you get an additional point. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't keep track of what
Yeah.
I used.
Yeah, it's all good.
Me either.
It's a learning game, folks. So, the different materials you put in your raft, you get points if it's of metal. Yeah.
Does your phone run out of batteries?
Oh, no. My phone ran out of batteries, folks. It's dead. Sorry. So, we will continue. I will announce what we're doing. Lauren, are you still going?
No.
Okay. So, we're in the night phase of day 12. Night phase, drink from the water supply. Safe. Hygiene.
True.
Safe. And fish. I have a fish. So, that is day 12. Cross that out. We have 2 more days. Chuck Norris was on our boat. We'd never gotten lost in the first place. That's
right. Correct. True dat, girl.
Okay. So for folks at home, I have a 2, 4, and a 5. That's 2, 4, 5. 2, 4, 5. And I want to build, but I can't. Ooh. Ooh, I have my saw so I can break apart stuff. Okay, so I'm going to be clean. Get my hygiene. I've got a lot of hygiene. I'm going to collect 6 and 4. So this is where I can break off stuff. That's sort of cool. So I can break this off. Wood, 2, 3, 4. So I've completed my raft. Then I just do this one again. 2 and a 5. 2 is plastic and a 5. I can't do it though. Yeah, I can't use it. Okay, that's the end of my turn. Hopefully everyone is. Oh, that's a different Jackie. Jackie, this is Jackie. Is her first time. Thanks for hanging out with us. So the numbers for everyone at home was 2, 4, and 5. Lauren and I have done this. This is day number 13. We check our water supply. I'm fine. Hygiene, good. Fish, I do have 1 fish there. And it's the last day, folks. Rolling 3 dice. The numbers at home 1, 2, and 2. Sorry for such a bad roll. 1, 2, 2 for the final. Let's get a bunch of hearts, I guess. Yeah, clean. Or you can collect. Nope, not going to be able to do it. Okay, so I'm taking a heart and 2 hygiene. Yeah, collecting does no good right there. So we are done. Oh, well, Lauren's still going. Can't believe my phone died again. That sucks.
It's already 41.
Oh, yeah. Oh, wow. This is a long stream.
4,
Thanks for hanging in with us today, folks.
We haven't had dinner yet.
I know.
6, 6, 2, 5.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god!
Did you get what you needed?
I mean, yeah, but
Right.
I can't build because it's the last day.
May I suggest fish? For dinner, let's eat fish. Nice.
Oh, how funny, though. We were talking about having salmon.
Right? Okay, so now we do our final night phase. So water, fine, hygiene, fine. I need to roll for my fish, but I'm not going to be able to do it, so I lose a heart. Then final tally for points, folks. +1 for every heart that you have remaining.
Oh, remaining.
Yes.
Oh.
+1 for every hygiene. I'm super clean.
And that's remaining?
The ones that
Also?
are crossed out.
For hygiene as well?
Yep, +1.
Oh.
Then +1 for every 2 fish. I don't have any extra fish.
Oh, wait, is it... What?
Plus 1 point star for every 2 fish that you have extra.
Extra?
Yeah, I believe. Let me see. Scoring. Score 1 point for every 2 fish in the food supply.
Oh, so it's okay if it's crossed, like, if you ate it.
Oh, I guess so. Fish
Oh.
adds. Yeah, so yeah, count up your fish that you've used. Any fish in the calendar, you get a point.
Okay.
1, 2, or for every 2 fish in there, you get 1 point. 2. So I had 10 fish, 5 points.
2. Do you get half points?
No. And then also your points on every item. It depends if you built it. So I have 5, 6, 7.
So you only get points if you built it?
If you built it, correct. And then now I know some of us forgot this. If there is metal in your raft, you get 1 point per metal.
I don't know.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then minus a point for every empty space in your raft.
The empty gray spaces, right?
It says empty. It just says per empty in raft.
So you want to fill out.
You do want to fill out your
everything.
raft, yeah.
Ew.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to have a negative score.
Uh-oh. And then Com Seas. This is for advanced players, Com Seas. And you would roll 2 dice to determine the weather. If the sum is greater than the number of empty raft squares, take no penalty. If the sum is equal, lose 10 points. If the sum is less, lose 20 points. How do we score the raft? John, so you get negative points for any empty spaces in the raft. you get an additional 1 point for every piece of metal. Yep, there it is. Amanda got it. ComSees, that's I just explained. That's the advanced variant. We're not going to do that. And then you just total it up. I have 21 plus 12. What is this? 20, 28, 33. I have 38.
You're just counting these, right? The ones that you've colored in that
Correct.
are not crossed out.
Correct. How'd you do, Lauren?
I got 20.
20. I got 38.
I didn't know about the empty raft squares.
Yeah.
I thought it was just the gray ones.
Yeah. That was you have to have the gray ones in order to float, and then everything else is extra.
Ah.
Yeah, John. Yeah, sorry, folks. Didn't keep track of metal. It's a learning game. I ended up with 38. How did everyone do? John, 32. Nice, and that's without the metal. You probably won, man. Nice.
Yeah, I'm not even sure how to score the raft because I didn't do I didn't keep track of what material I used.
So basically, empty squares are minus, and then give yourself a couple of points if you think you used some metal. Like, I'm pretty sure you rolled with metal because metal is a 1. Because I know there was a 1 at least a couple of times when you rolled the materials.
So I should I just count
the empty squares minus?
But then what should I put here?
Oh, for metal. I don't know.
Yeah,
put like 4 squares. Put 4.
All right.
I put 5.
Okay, and then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 empties.
Mm-hmm. ComSees is advanced. Just cross. Don't do that.
Okay, so that was 22. So
Amanda got 43. Nice, Amanda.
Whoa!
Jackie, I messed up the shape so badly. I flagged down a passing chip and just watched you all through binoculars. I think we know who the true winner was tonight. Well done, Jackie.
I got 32.
32. Again, this is again. We didn't
play again.
Yeah, I totally want to play again. I hope you guys liked it. Any thoughts here? I dig this. I think it's really clever how they did all the. You have your day phase actions, and you have your night phase like upkeep that you need to do. Any thoughts here before we get going? Any thoughts at home before we get going?
This is my first time playing a roll and write.
Really?
So
no, we've played roll and rice before.
Really?
On this show, yeah.
But not like this.
Oh, well, not like this. Yeah. Nothing like this is definitely a little more complex and more.
Yeah.
Well,
once I understood what we were doing, it made sense.
Yeah, definitely. John, I agree. I really like this one as well. Hey, Ellen, thanks for joining us. Missed the whole game, but hi. Hi. Thanks as always for stopping by. This has been Lost at Sea from the Dyson Inc. Roll and Write Anthology. We have lost our other camera because my battery died. But it's been a fun game. It's really interesting. I love this whole, you do one phase where you're doing all these actions, trying to fill up things to give you more powers, and then you have to maintain certain things in order not to lose points. And Jackie, thanks for joining us. Hope to see you again. Appreciate it. And yeah, that's it. Folks, we're done for this week. John, best part. We're ending on that note. Best part, it didn't feel like a 3-hour tour. A 3-hour tour. Until next week, friends, we will see you. Please have a good weekend. Stay safe. And we'll see you on Monday with a whole new batch of games for next week. Thanks again to our sponsor, Van Ryder Games. Until next week, we'll see you at the tabletop. Bye, everybody.
Bye.